It's March the 14th, getting ready for the SDVA 2020 season. It's our first day that we're getting together this year. We've got to put the boat together. We're going to do something a little bit new. We're going to put a little TV show, so to speak, together of what we do on behind the scenes at Knotty Racing, and maybe go visit a few other pits when we're at the races and talk to a few other racers and see how they do their race program. So today is our first day of getting together for 2020. We're going to get together, and hopefully the goal today is to get the engine back in the boat. We've got it back from getting touched up, a little paint from a few things that happened last year. Nothing serious, it's just in and out of the trailer, bumps and bruises on the boat. So other than that, stay tuned, and hopefully we have a great season this year, and you'll get to go along with us as we take this journey. Henry calls the massage parlor. So don't blink. Right over there we got the engine on it. It's probably outside of the camera. The hat, the transmission, so some of the rest of the parts are kind of laying around. We're going to get this all cleaned up today and get that thing in there. We're back here. We've got John Gomez. We've got Steve Patch. We're hard at work getting this motor ready to go back in here. John's going to do some checking for cracks and defects around the prop coupler area, changing the front seal on the engine over there, and after that's all done, we'll see if we get it in. Engine back in the boat with the use of the tractor. We're going to put the boat back in here and get to putting it back together. We need to check in with our Knotty Racing fans. Let them know that we ran into an issue today. We broke a blower stud off. We tried to get it out. We don't have tools here at Henry's massage parlor, so we'll get the tools from the house or the store where we're going to get them. Last week we had an issue with the stud in the manifold over there. We got that extracted, got some new studs installed, and we're getting ready to put the blower back on, so stay tuned. All right, we got the blower on. Next we're going to put the hat on.
My hat is on, Tim.
Yeah, we got to work with.
It's times like this when we get nervous on the Knotty Corner. All right, we got the hat on, lines connected, putting some Schaefer racing oil in while we've got the valve covers off. Next, we've got to put some oil in the transmission and start going over everything. This magneto's missing, we've got to put that on. Lower belt and pulley, fuel lines need to get connected, magneto pickup, and a few other things, loose ends we got to tighten up before it's all said and done. So, here it is. Yep, I have work to do. Okay, we got quite a bit done today. We got the blower on today, the hat on, all the lines. We've got the wiring hooked up mostly. Blower belt is on. We got access to the bilge pump down here. The switch had failed over the winter for some reason. We just put a new one in. We'll get that mounted probably next time. And we'll get some fuel in this thing and get it fired up. We've got oil in the engine and the transmission. And our driver's going to give us a little tour of what goes on in the cockpit. So,
Let me show you how we've got this set up. First of all, one of the most important part, we got my air tank between my legs. We turn that on to activate it. Hook this connector to my air hose, and it gives me oxygen. What we got here, this lever here with the red handle, that's a manual parachute. Up here on the top of the steering wheel, I have an air-driven parachute. And if I've got to pull this one, then it's not pretty. So one should do the job. This toggle switch right here activates the whole system. Activate gives me power to everything. My left foot down here, this switch here is how I start the boat. And it looks like the old bright light switch on a old Chevrolet truck, but that's actually a switch that starts the motor. Before I start it though, I have a prime button here with a small tank. I turn that on to prime the hat. I actually leave that on when I start it, and after it runs for a few seconds, I turn that off. I have a manual build switch right here. We start taking on water, and I can manually turn it on. In the back, we actually have a automatic switch that is activated if we start taking on water. The light, I have 3 lights up here. The blue light will come on if that bilge in the back starts running. I can't see it, I can't hear it in the capsule, but this will indicate to me that we're taking on water. The red light comes on when I activate the system, when I give power to everything. The green light activates the switch that we have right back here, that when I shut the capsule lid, then that activates the switch on the hat. So when I hit the accelerator, that activates that switch and kicks it in gear, and it's time to make a lot of noise. Other than that, it's a pretty simple system. This kills the fuel right here. I've got a PA system that is hooked to my helmet, and if I turn it on, I listen to my crew chief. If I don't hear him. Anyway, that's pretty simple system. We this button here is for Tim, so he can start the motor without he can't push his foot, or he can't reach that far down, so really this is his switch. I don't mess with this switch. And this is a kill switch. Other than that, that's it. Thank you.
And I love you, Mama Alice. Hey, Henry.
Okay. Some Henry ingenuity. I did not like the fuel hose banging on the hardware and banging on the stringer, so I come up with the idea of taking my wife's floaty device and cutting it in half and putting it here as a cushion so it will not bang and chip the hardware or anything else. Now, I felt like this was a pretty good design. My crew chief, Tim Rester, said, first pass, it's gonna blow off. So, we have a major bet going on. Oh, this is going to remain until we make the first pass. And so the bet is...
Unless Matt Schubauer says no.
Now, Matt Schubauer will approve this. This is good quality craftsmanship right here. So this will, we're going to make the first pass. And if this foam remains on the boat, then Mr. Rester has to buy me a hamburger. I know it's some big money. I know we're talking large finance, but that's just the way we roll in Knotty Racing.
Remember earlier I was talking about there's going to be work for us?
No, I'm not finished yet. This is work in progress.
Yeah. Well, next time we're going to get the get this thing fired up. We got get the chutes mounted the magneto. We're gonna put the magneto on, put new plug wires on, and basically get this boat ready to go racing.
We need to put new chutes on it.
So until next time.